Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I have a channeled message for somebody. You may feel as though doors have remained closed despite your preparation. You may question whether your patience has been worthwhile, but sometimes waiting is not emptiness. Sometimes waiting is where character depends, wisdom matures, and perspective widens. Some of you are building character in the moment rather than asking, why hasn't my future arrived? Consider another question. What is the season helping me become? Or what is the season helping me become? Often the answer is not immediate, it unfolds gradually, one experience at a time. As you continue forward, pay attention to the small opportunities that appear ordinary, a conversation, a new skill, a simple act of kindness. Life often changes direction through moments that seem a bit insignificant at first. You do not need every answer today. You only need enough light for the next step. There may also come a time when something you once believed would define your future begins to fade. Dreams evolve, priorities shift. What what once felt essential um, may become only one chapter in a much larger story. And that is not failure, that is growth. Do not measure yourself only by invisible achievements or by someone else's achievements. Some of the greatest transformations happen quietly in the way you respond to disappointment, the compassion you extend to others and yourself, the courage you show when beginning again. Relationships too, they change over time. Some people will walk beside you for many years, others will only accompany you for a single season. Each encounter has the potential to teach something valuable. Rather than clinging tightly to every connection, allow yourself to appreciate what each relationship contributes while recognizing that not every chapter is meant to last. When people leave, it does not always mean something has gone wrong. Sometimes stories simply continue on different paths. And as you reflect on your future, remember that comparison rarely brings peace. Every life unfolds according to its own rhythm. Another person's timeline is not your deadline, and it's also not your timeline. Celebrate their progress while continuing faithfully along your own path. There may be moments when you feel tempted to hurry because everyone else appears to be moving faster than you, but pause, look around, notice how often genuine growth, it takes time. Mountains aren't formed gradually, forests mature slowly. Mountains are formed gradually, not aren't. It takes time. The strongest foundations are rarely built overnight. Perhaps your own life is being shaped with the same patient and care. You may you may discover abilities within yourself that have remained hidden until now. Perhaps patience, discernment, creativity, leadership, compassion, resilience. These qualities often emerge through experiences we would never have chosen, yet later recognized as meaningful teachers. So stay curious, remain willing to change your mind when wisdom invites you to see things differently. Growth is not about abandoning who you are, growth is becoming more fully yourself. There will likely be crossroads ahead. Some choices will appear obvious, others will require careful reflection. Whenever possible, choose what aligns with integrity rather than what merely promises quick approval. Peace often accompanies decisions that reflect your deepest values, even when they require courage. And as you move through ordinary days, remember that meaning is often found in ordinary moments. preparing excuse me, listening attentively, helping someone without expectation or recognition, taking time to reset and reflect, calling a friend, reading something that expands your knowledge and understanding. Small acts repeat consistently, or small acts that are repeated consistently shape a more meaningful life. If discouragement visits you, treat it like passing weather, rather that be a permanent climate, because storm pass, clouds move. Hope does not require pretending everything is easy. Hope simply believes that today's difficulties are not the final chapter. You are allowed to change direction. You are allowed to begin again. You are allowed to admit that what once served you no longer does. Beginning again is not starting from nothing. You carry every lesson with you. One day you may look back and recognize connections that are impossible to see today. Experiences that once seemed unrelated may reveal a surprising pattern. Challenges may become sources of empathy. Mistakes may become wisdom. Waiting may become preparation. As you imagine the future, do not overlook the present. The life you hope to build is created by one decision at a time, one conversation, one habit, one act of courage, one expression of gratitude, one moment of choosing kindness when frustration feels easier. Remember also to care for yourself with the same compassion you readily offer others. Rest is not laziness. Reflection is not weakness. Joy is not something to postpone until every goal that has been accomplished is met. Allow yourself moments of delight along the way. Watch sunsets, laugh freely, appreciate simple beauty, celebrate progress, however small. You may never feel completely ready for every opportunity that comes, but that is normal because confidence often follows actions rather than preceding it. Take the next step anyway. Trust that experience will teach what preparation alone cannot. As this reflection draws toward its close, consider carrying these thoughts with you. You are still growing, you are still learning, your story is still unfolding. The future remains unwritten, filled with possibilities shaped by your choices, your relationships, your perseverance, your circumstances that no one can fully predict. Walk forward with humility when life is going well. Walk forward with courage when it feels difficult. Walk forward with compassion toward yourself and others. And whenever uncertainty returns, remember that you do not need to see the entire path before taking the next faithful step. Sometimes the next step is enough. May you find wisdom in quiet moments. May you recognize opportunities that invite growth. May you cultivate relationships rooted in honesty and kindness. May you have the strength to release what no longer serves you and the courage to embrace what lies ahead. Whatever tomorrow brings, may you meet it with resilience, curiosity, gratitude, and hope. Your journey continues one step at a time, day by day, one season at a time. And perhaps that is exactly how meaningful lives are built. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.